We'll start back with the 1950s when he actually joined this club, and the man who's going to tell us a story that was there the day he joined this club is going to be Alan Lacey.
Way back, Alan's uncle, Sid Baker, used to swim up here, and I remember one day he brought up his little nephew, a little lad, and then I started, at that time I was living in Nottingham, then I moved away and I used to come up here with Alan and his uncle. They used to give me a lift up here. And then of course this little lad Alan gradually became this tall youth, age 18, who had to go and do his national service. And at that time the leader had a superintendent called Ted Stroter, who was a great big round chap, and he used to be a Marine. And he said to Alan, "You're a tall chap, the Marines would love you, so why don't you apply to join the Marines?" Which Alan did, and of course they accepted him. And then in due course, obviously, he came back to the club, and then at that time the club treasurer and secretary was a chap called Clary Reid, who was the son of another Clary Reid, and he carried on being the treasurer and secretary right up until the centenary year 64. Then he decided that he wanted to give it up, and no one wanted to do it. But Alan had not learnt the golden rule that everyone in the services learnt: never volunteer, because Alan volunteered, and he carried on being the treasurer and secretary right up until his last days. And not only did he volunteer then, but we reached a point where we didn't have a handicapper. No one wanted to do the job, and Alan stepped forth, and again he became not only the treasurer, secretary, but also the handicapper. And in fact, he really was keeping the club going.
Really well done, Al.
As we all know,